Hi folks, welcome back to Blackbeard's Detailing YouTube channel. I'm Ross, shortly you'll see Josh, and on this episode we've got a Porsche Taycan in for front end PPF and ceramic coating on the rest of the car. So its sun is absolutely blazing down, black car, so we're just cooling down the paint before we start introducing chemicals to it. And here we have the car we're working on over the next 4 to 5 days. So paintwork, pretty good condition. It's pretty much brand new. It's covered just over 1,000 miles, and as you can see, sun absolutely belting down on it. So just making sure it's nice and cool. So game plan for today is to get full decon done, get the car in on the ramp, wheels whipped off, get them deep cleaned. Chris from Universal Graphics is going to come along. He's going to PPF the full front end, so from A-pillars forward, and yeah, basically just get this thing all protected and looking absolutely fantastic. It's the first one of these I've had in a dark colour, so quite looking forward to working on it. And yeah, we shall see you for some decon footage. Okay, so that's all the decon work done on this big Taycan. It feels a lot wider than you normally can sling Range Rovers and stuff like that in it here, but yeah, this felt a bit wider than that. So yeah, all the decon work done, and we're going to get it in and get it dried. We've got that motorbike that's there, the Caddy. We're just waiting on PPF arriving for the tank. And then as soon as that arrives, we can get that one done and dusted and out the way. So as I say, game plan for today is just getting this thing wheels done, and we'll let basically Chris do his thing with the PPF, and we'll get cracked on with kind of some of the polishing work at the back end of the car. Thankfully it's an all glass roof, so our job isn't too arduous, and the paint condition is pretty good as well. So it's a single stage all round on it. Paint's generally nice and soft, so your job hopefully not too bad. Yeah, interior in this is absolutely gorgeous. This is all getting protected as well. So we've got this beautiful light grey leather on the seats and covering all these sections. So all this is all going to be getting protected. Up the dashboard, everything. So yeah, we'll get all cracked on with this. But yeah, we've got it in for 4 days. We've got it in, it's due to get collected in on the Saturday. So we shall see how it goes, but I don't foresee there being any problems. So we're in on the ramp, and Josh is just giving the Porsche a dry the now. We've got about half an hour or so before Chris arrives, so after Josh has done what he's doing, we are going to whip the wheels off, get the wheels deep cleaned, get them coated, get the calipers coated. The calipers are massive. I mean, look at the size of them. I mean, there's a standard bottle of Yazoo for comparison, and that's pretty much down in level with the bottom of the caliper is. And look at the size of them, they are absolutely gigantic. So yeah, they are all getting coated as well, obviously rear ones too. Yeah, it says Chris is coming in. We've been using Chris for quite some time now. If anybody's looking for vinyls or PPF and that to get done, so Chris is coming up to do PPF on there. You might have seen him in some of the previous vlogs before. Hugely experienced in wrapping, fitting PPF, things like that. He's fully equipped. He's got all his equipment and things like plotters, cutters, all that type of stuff, and huge, big, massive printers and that for doing vans and things. So we'll just leave Chris to do what he needs to do, and we'll crack on with what we need to do in the meantime. But it's most important that Chris, he gets his kind of thing done first, because we can't risk any kind of cross-contamination with the coatings and stuff like that. I'd be essentially, once a section's coated, even if we will run over it kind of accidentally, especially in the kind of edge section. So if we're coating around there and there's a wee bit of coating goes on there and we take it off, that section's going to be like really, really slick, and it'll cause issues with the PPF actually bonding down. So that's the last thing we want, obviously. So we just let Chris crack on with what he needs to do. And then we batter on with what we need to do once he's all sorted. Usually what he does is he'll get the kind of sections done first to allow us to carry on with what we need to do, but there'll be no issues with the kind of polishing work and that in the interim. So yeah, today we're just going to get cracked on and get some footage done, and yeah, hopefully he's enjoyed the drone footage. The sun is absolutely blazing down, which is a welcome change. We've also got a Mercedes C-Class in, which is just in for it's got a tear in the leather. So we are basically going to just fill that, get it all kind of repaired, just to get a bit more experience in doing leather repair. It's something I quite enjoy doing. Not massively experienced on it. I've not done any courses or anything like that. Basically I've essentially fully self-taught. Every single thing I've learnt doing detailing, I've tried it in my own car, all that type of stuff. It says I've been doing it for over 20 years, and leather repair is kind of relatively new to me. So that car, that's a friend's car, so he's very kindly dropped it off for me to do a wee bit of jiggery pokery and see what I can do with the leather. And yeah, we shall see how that goes. But that is my phone going, and it's my good lady, so she'll see you shortly. So this is one of our like daily games when we get a car in, and it's a hunt for the locking wheel nut. So I like to have a wee guess of where it is. So I've guessed it's going to be in the glove box. Josh, where's it going to be?
Frunk or boot?
In the frunk. So it is, so in the frunk or in the boot. Needs to pick one of them, can't pick the two.
What boot?
Go for the boot. Right, look at that. Right, we'll get the keys, we'll get it opened, and we will see who wins. So, right. So you want to check the glove box?
Oh, empty.
Oh, loads of empty packets.
Good start.
No, right, so that's a no for in there. So you went boot, didn't you?
Boot.
Okay, so let's check in the boot. It does look like a false floor, but there's nothing under there. That'll be the charging cable for it. No, not in there either. Right, so we're going to go for the frunk next. Right, I can open it with the key. So Porsches normally have got a wee bit there that you pull out. Oh. Ah, there we go. So
It was the front, wasn't it?
aye, we were both wrong though, you picked a boot.
Ah, but I said front first.
Ah, then you change your mind. You can't just change your mind after you've found it. So there we go, hunt for the lock and wheel nut, one of the daily, well not daily because we don't have need to look for them every day, but when we get the car in it's normally a hunt for the lock and wheel nut. So yeah, mission accomplished. Well folks, that's this Porsche Taycan Turbo S all finished. 4 days of pretty much non-stop work on it between myself, Josh and Chris from Universal Graphics, and it's looking absolutely incredible. The bodywork we coated with a Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light and then topped over with EXO. We got that done yesterday, and this morning I came in and just done a couple of the finishing touches. And Chris popped in again this morning, double checked everything with the PPF, make sure nothing had stretched back at all, and he's all happy with that. So I've messaged the customer and gave him the big thumbs up that it's ready to collect. So he's going to collect it tomorrow morning. And yeah, this been really good to work on. Great experience as well with the kind of PPF side of things. And the bodywork, rest of it came up as expected, and worked in kind of several Porsches. The last car we had in was an old 911. So we've got another Taycan booked in next week, pretty much for the same work, and yeah, so it'll be fresh in our minds. Went over all the interior as well, the leather, plastics, all that stuff was all protected also, and yeah, it's basically just looking as it should do, absolutely flawless and all ready to hit the roads and protected. So thank you very much for watching. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and get the wee bell so you get a notification whenever we drop a new video. Drop us a wee like as well if you have enjoyed it, and leave a wee comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the beauty shots of this Taycan.